All right, let's go. Ayo, we're three hot guys sharing our opinions because we're special and different. Gold medals, we're winning. Can't help it if we're burdened by our intellect. You can play checkers while we pretend we know the rules to chess. The council has spoken, and we are the chosen. Your nose is broken because I broke it.
Sucks.
And welcome back to another episode of We Love the Council. It's your boy Joseph. I've got Jordan in the booth.
You know, it sucks that us podcasters have to toll and toil while some do-nothing jobs get to just sit with their thumbs in their ass.
We've got Danny, who is in the process of shaving his beard.
Don't listen to me right now. I'm trying to shade some hair, shed some weight. They called me fat at work, and I just can't take it anymore.
And of course, we've got Becky on the ones and twos. How is everybody doing on this fine Wednesday? Government shutdown! You can do crimes today!
Ooh, that's not how it
Folks,
works.
the purge is real.
Nope.
Wait, it's not?
No,
Uh-oh.
that's...
I got some calls to make.
Well, the government's shutting down because of the rapture.
It's off! It's off! No, so for those of you who don't live in America, we failed to pass a budget for the 2026 fiscal year, and as a result, the government is currently shut down. I live in Maryland, so that means like 90% of the people around me are just out of work and are kind of aimlessly chilling, like waiting to see if there's going to be a deal and they can go back to work.
It's unemployed Maryland.
It's also good because we all have the day off work as well.
True.
If you're unfamiliar, Peeps works in government. He is actually the press secretary for the President of the United States. And then Danny and I, of course, are CIA operatives designed to infiltrate Yu-Gi-Oh! Spaces and radicalize them.
True, okay.
We're doing a good job so far, but it means that we are enjoying our long midweek weekend. How about this situation, huh? We all happy about it?
I don't know, man. It's like,
I don't know.
You joked about me being a government employee. I'm not, which is the funniest thing, because like I have like apparently government jobs just aren't real, right? Like I don't have like my employment schedule is just not based on like a bunch of old dickheads arguing or not. Like I have to work and provide a service to society regardless of if some people can't get along, right? Like I don't know, like it's like daycare. It's like all the babies are fighting, so like the daycare is closed for the day. And like I don't know. I don't understand it, man. The shit, I live in the Midwest, so none of the shit that happens over on the East Coast, you know, highfalutin dickheads, that shit just doesn't influence my daily life.
Okay,
I mean, it
dumbass.
does, but not like in this way.
Just because it doesn't impact your specific life doesn't mean the government shutting down doesn't affect like a million things. It's not a Northeast thing, you goddamn goofus. Like,
well, I don't. Apparently, it is because just life. Like, I still got to work my fucking 9 to 5. Other people are like, oh damn, guess I'm not going to work today. Like,
okay,
what the fuck does that mean?
imagine if at your job they told you, no, Jordan, you are essential. The government is shutting down, so we're not going to pay you, and you have to continue working. Hundreds of thousands of people across the United States are like have to do that. Okay, now, you know, to be clarified, lots of pigs do too, you know, like militaries, and I don't give a fuck about like ICE agents or whatever, but like people like firefighters or like if your home burns down or something, like those people are paid by the government, dummy. So they don't get paid. So it does impact you, you stupid dumb. God, you're like,
but like, no, it doesn't impact me in the ways that I want. Like, I don't get to just not go into work.
He's so annoyed.
Yeah,
He's so annoyed.
God,
this motherfucker actually didn't know COVID was happening because he was like, I don't know. I went to Baskin Robbins and there were people behind the counter.
Yeah, they're wearing these weird things on their face, but I still got my ice cream. So,
dude, I'm like sitting here like watching, like me and Joseph are watching like regular people who like work on like a bus. They're like, oh well, I don't get paid today, and it's like, oh man, that stinks. And Jordan's like, I don't have buses, so this doesn't impact me actually.
I don't know. I still have to look at my stupid ass spreadsheets. Like I just
welcome
heard
to corporate
that
America.
a bunch of government, bunch of dudes in suits don't have to do anything because they're fighting with each other.
Dudes in suits.
Oh
that's
my
just
God.
I love it, dude. Dudes in suits is like, I don't know, the people who go to like manufacturing plants to make sure they're OSHA compliant. It's like, oh God, these cushy fucking guys are just
Well, the people at the manufacturing plant still gotta go. Like, I don't understand how people just get to not work today.
They get fired, dude. Like they're just furloughed. Like a ton of people are just like sitting at home twiddling their thumbs. So okay, let's just give a little recap. The government shut down, and if you don't know what that means, thank God, you get to live a life just like Jordan. But if you do know what that means, it means that a ton of fucking people just lose their jobs for a while. Usually, it means they'll come back, and it's just that they're furloughed. They'll get back pay, but unfortunately, renters don't give a shit if you're getting back pay later. You have to pay rent, right? So a ton of people are out of work, and it sucks. That's just like something we can all agree on, that a million people who work like regular ass jobs, which are all part of the federal government, whether it be like firefighters, whatever, like, bus drivers, etc., like they don't get paid. And so that objectively sucks. The thing that to feel like weird about is like watching, top Democrats and Republicans fight over something that is important, which for the Democrats was healthcare. And for Republicans, they're like, no, we're just trying to continue what we're doing. We'll talk about it later. So that's like the most basic summary I can give of what's going on. And it's like, Joseph asked, how do we feel about it? And I said, I don't know. On the one hand, I just mentioned how a ton of people lose their jobs. That blows. And it's the worst thing. And a ton of people's lives are used as leverage because Donald Trump literally said, I'm actually going to fire people. You don't know. I'm going to fire a ton of people and forever. They're gone. Dead. And then, and he uses that as leverage. Whereas, the Democrats are like trying to stand firm on something, right? Like they don't have the House, they don't have the Senate, and they don't have the presidency. So like, what the fuck are they supposed to do? They're standing their ground for once. Hakeem Jeffries and Schumer are actually, I know.
We're doing this on Wednesday.
I know.
We'll see where it lands by the time we've uploaded it. I totally imagine by the end of the week, they'll be like, okay, so we have struck a bill, bad news. They're setting up the camps, but the government is going to be open once again.
Yeah, and
Don't
we're
worry.
back, baby. Everything's back to normal.
I don't know. I will say there was one individual this past weekend who did not get to call in sick to his job, and that is the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth. I really wanted to talk about this.
Thank you. I forgot. I was like, please make sure you say the right name. It's now the Department of War.
So this past week, Pete Hegseth, I guess, came off a coke bender or something and was like, I'm calling an all hands on the Department of Defense. Like he was like, I'm going to get, every general on the planet in this one room. I imagined to do like a Valkyrie style situation, but no, he was in fact going to deliver a speech. And everyone was like, this is totally unprecedented. It's going to be the announcement we're going to war with Iran, right?
Right.
So he gets there, and instead it is in fact basically, like those shit ass companies where you have a CEO that like has the seed money but doesn't know what is happening at the place he runs. It was one of those, and he like basically did a PowerPoint where he asked everyone to like be less woke and get tougher. And it's just like, it is an awesome fucking situation. He spoke, then Trump spoke, and while Hegseth was speaking, he had the cadence of a guy who's just like fucking gone off some stimulant or another. He's churning his jaw like he came off the slopes, and he starts talking and he's like, okay, we need to talk about the Department of War. It's disgraceful to see all these fatties on the front line. What's with all these fat troops and fat generals looking like big ass pigs in their uniform?
It's like, I don't even know.
He was like, listen, if the Secretary of the Department of War can find enough time to go to the gym, then you all can too. And it's like, one, you've got a make work job. And two, the reason you're thin is you're on an all liquid diet, whiskey for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, baby.
Right?
He's not really putting down the calories. So, what ends up happening is he's like, all of you need to be less fat. You need to get more skinny. And then he's like, and what's with all these like beards in the military nowadays? We're running a fucking tight ship here. We are not running like a homeless shelter and shit like that. And of course, because he's telling all these people you're fat and ugly and need to shave, he's getting no reaction, no applause. He's trying to hit things that like resonate with 14-year-old groypers on Twitter. He's like, to our enemies, FAFO. And some guy in the back goes, yeah. You just hear this like, he's so like waiting for applause.
Yeah.
It's so
I'm
good,
gonna send
man.
this, Jordan, to
love
you
him.
so you can hear it because it's so incredible.
It's the one where nobody fucking
Nobody
It's
says
awesome.
anything. Fuck around and find out. If necessary, our troops can translate that for you.
Silence.
Yeah.
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 It's like a SpongeBob bit. Boo, you stink!
Bring back
I
the
have to
sponge.
Emphasize how doomed people were feeling when the now named Secretary of War guy was calling all of the generals from all over to like meet.
Tough it
all
up.
of a sudden. It's like, oh God, what is happening? Like, this can't be good. This is going to be the announcement of some huge conflict. Like, what is going on? And it's just Pete Hegseth, some drunken dumbass, yelling at people to lose weight. Like, dude, awesome.
We're so unserious, dude.
This administration is like so full of fucking idiots.
The dude's insane. I think there was like records of him like fidgeting and like, I don't know, like flinching or whatever all the time. Kind of like he's always
he's on every
edge.
drug.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I know.
It's not going well.
He's on uppers and downers and horizontalers, and it's just like this whole administration is just fucking.
I don't recommend this to everyone, but I think this is a guy whose health would be improved by the horse electrolytes.
Well,
Right,
I'm always
right.
going horizontal, you know.
Whenever I think of any of these people in the Trump administration, whether they be old or young or whatever, I always think of that Simpsons episode where the doctor is telling Mr. Burns that he can't get sick because he has too many sicknesses inside him that they can't fit
Yeah,
through
it's
the
the
door.
it's the Three Stooges syndrome.
Yeah.
Out of the
This
way,
time-
shout ahead.
For this, it's like it's all the drugs that they're on. Like they can't. None of these people can
Yeah,
age or
yeah.
die because they're on every drug imaginable.
The alcohol has slowed his PSI of his blood to such a crawl that the blood can't get stopped up by the coke, causing a stroke.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
No, it's
his-
like a big like
his brain isn't
Jenga.
going to pickle in the formaldehyde that he's chugging
Right.
because he can't use it anyway while he's on DMT, right?
Right.
It's in perfect equilibrium.
It's like a really
No,
bad
it's
episode
just
of House
like-
MD.
He's like, this man is actually on the perfect number of mouse bites.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And who else should be at this event but Trump doing the I am here too for some reason?
Oh my God. Thank you,
He
Joseph.
shows up to do what he thinks is going to be a rally. He's like, now I'm going to give a speech where everyone hoots and hollers for me. He gets up in front of the generals.
It's so
And he's just
good.
He's Theo Vaughn style bombing out there. Not only is he bombing, I think you really should seek out the audio of this one because he sounds like Zach Hadel doing Trump. Like he's doing a voice 100% ripped from the Psychic Pebbles impression of Trump. It's so bad I thought it was like stealth Smiling Friends season 3 marketing. He's like, and I just don't believe it. Banjo Tooie. There's no Banjo 3. What's going on?
The best is like he's also
I don't see any heads raised.
he's also brandoning at like an insane rate. His brain's turning to mush.
It's
my
so
favorite.
nuts watching
So
him
good.
Brandon eyes.
It's
Like
so
I just
good.
it's crazy, man. I'm watching like we joked about how like oh you know Trump is yet another sundowning old guy, but like now it's actually happening. We're watching I love how we call it Bidenization now. That's very funny.
Yeah,
Just watching an old guy
He's Brandoning.
deteriorate in
You know
real
what
time.
happened is on the last day of his presidency, Biden looked Trump in the eye and Trump was like, I'm back. And Biden went, and he placed an item in his hand. Trump opens his hand and it's Corn Pop's razor. And he looks up at Joe Brandon and he says, Jack, there must always be a Brandon.
There's
And
at
then he
least
shambles off.
3 Brandons.
And Trump starts feeling the changes. He's becoming Brandon.
It's like that political cartoon person who was like took the melanin away from one of the like girls in the comic strip.
He sucks it out of him.
He puts
This
his
is
hand on her
Trump's
and,
last remaining youth.
and he's like, "You ain't
my
young
God.
anymore."
Donald, I got just one thing to say to you.
What if that was like an evil spell? What if that was like an eldritch
Yeah,
curse?
it's like a demonic eldritch.
And I'll put one word.
It's a
what
sleeper
America
activation
is.
phrase.
And then like that's the moment
It's
when
like
the curse
boom.
entered.
You know the secret societies that show you fractals and then it kills you 5 days later as your brain like
Yeah.
gets caught up on their
Yeah, yeah.
spirals. It's like that, but like it Brandonizes you 5 days later. It's a mimetic kill agent. A mimetic Brandonizer.
Oh, that's his hand. That's the mark of the Brandon.
Yeah. Mark of the Brandon. Yeah. Oh my God. That's where Corn Pop's razor slashed him.
Yeah.
Can I please read what he says? It's so good.
Go for it. Can you please try the Zach Hadel Trump impression while you do it?
And everybody disagrees. Could I please have your hand? Who disappears that Raising Cane's is no good? Just raise your hand. I don't see any hands raised. All right.
It's great. It's so good.
So why is he talking about Raising Cane?
Raising Cane. So
Okay,
if anyone didn't understand what I said,
I know this one.
could I please have your hand? Who disappears that Raising Cane is no good? Just raise your hand. I don't see any hands raised. All right. What?
Okay, so Dan Kane, whose nickname is Raisin Cane, is a chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. He is a lower rank than anyone else who's ever had the role. So he's Trump's pick for this, and he got a lot of flack for it. So he's now going to the military and being like, this was a good pick, right? But he tries to say, who disagrees with me that Raisin Cane is great at his job? But instead he says, could I please have your hand? Who disappears that Raising Cane is no good? Just raise your hand. I don't see any hands raised. All right.
Dude, I didn't know you spoke Brandon. That's crazy.
Yeah, no. I mean, I got some Brandon in my blood. I think we all do, Jack. No, it's crazy. Imagine being like one of the guys whose job it is to like whip a bunch of 19-year-olds into shape, and then you have to show up and your boss is like, hey, I just got into the supply lab. We were giving this to the Colombians? Holy shit. Oh, man. You know, we still got that shit from the Contras. Whoa. No, it's awesome. It's really cool.
This is like, again, we want to preface the first thing we said, which was this was all happening while the government's shutting down. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah. They're like, we don't have any money to keep the lights on. And they're like, you all need to get on Ozempic right now. Y'all are fucking fat.
And it's so awesome in tandem. All of them, not the generals, I guess, but like a lot of like the military who might like be listening in or whatever, they're not going to be being paid, right? Like they're not getting paid during the government shutdown. So they have to like sit there and see like emails and watch like the leaders be like, God, you guys are so fat and we're not paying you for like at least a week.
Just like, it's so, I don't know. I mean,
back to work, fatty. Sorry, I mean, back to
soldier.
Volunteered leave.
Yeah, furlough.
It's this weird care about the aesthetics of a strong military. I don't know. I mean, I've talked at length on this show about how health is not determined by your body shape, and like the aesthetics of physical fitness are really stupid. And now it's just like putting this weird alpha male ideology into. Like, you think the military would have it already, but it's just weird for the guy running the military to be like, you need to be alpha male influencer coded. Like, it's just like so unserious, man. It literally is podcast government.
I'm giving you all homework. You need to be watching this incredible TikTok. This man wakes up at 4:30 and immediately plunges his face into a bowl of ice.
Yep. He sleeps with tape on his face.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. The tape, like the nose and the masks that like make sure you can't see anything.
You're gonna have to wear those.
And then like you have the
I don't know. It's
mouth
awesome.
cover.
I mean, it's so good.
Military.
You woke up at 4 a.m.
Military given bowl of ice water.
Yes, you beat me to it. Fuck.
The other thing that I really want to mention is I do like he's like, there's too many fat soldiers. There's too many fat generals. First off,
generals
awesome.
should be fat.
Yeah, a general, my understanding is not that they're like frontline infantry. Like, aren't they just like sitting in meetings all day anyway?
Yes.
Like, I should hope they're fucking fat. And then the other thing is like, I don't know, isn't the whole point of like the asymmetric warfare of the United States is like, we have technology that enables us to annihilate entire nations without ever lifting a finger? If I see a guy piloting a drone and he's not like 300 pounds, I'm gonna be like, what are you, some kind of weirdo? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like super built.
I want a guy with the shrimp posture, you know? I want a guy who is more used to drinking White Monster than water, right? Like, I don't want like a roided up dude.
That's why Lex Luthor like thrives as a villain, right? He's like a nerd. He's like a nerd incel. Yeah. And like, but like you can feel his hatred when he goes like, what a? And you're like, oh damn, he's like, he might be scrawny, but he hates this guy.
Lex Luthor is a crazy hater, but that's the kind of shit that we need for people driving the drones, you know?
That's true.
I don't want some yoked up guy. Like, okay, anytime that the drone pilot is spending away from the glow of a TV screen, that is time taken away from electronics expertise. What the fuck, Hegseth?
Yeah. Get that kid on League of Legends right now.
Yes. I need I need League style
Yep.
APM with overseas war
my
crimes.
We got a lot of fat fucks in this military now.
Shut up.
Rear Admiral Dyrus, you need to get in shape. All right, y'all ready for the posts?
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We got 3 bangers for you today. This first one I think will resonate with one member of this trio. This comes from Am I the Asshole? It's 3 days old. Am I the asshole for not wanting our friend to ever come back to our house after he ate literally everything we owned?
We gotta stop doing stories like
I
this.
know.
man.
I'm sorry. It's crazy. Please,
I get it.
Please subscribe to the Patreon because we recorded an episode with our good friend Douglas, aka Dzeef, and the first post I brought was just an attack on Jordan. It was not cool of me to bring it, but it was such a good post.
Like, damn,
and then I found this one and I was like, oh, but this one's perfect for Jordan.
Is this what I get for being the tall, hot one of the group? Is that like the cross I must bear?
Yes.
All right.
Our
Whatever.
next one is, am I the asshole for having a big dick?
Yeah.
Well, that
and
one
looking
doesn't-
hot.
That one's not me. Sorry.
Oh.
But
You could at least lie.
Yeah, at
no,
least lie.
there's no
Like,
point
Joseph
in lying
lies
about it.
all
I
the
have a
time.
very average dick size. It's like whatever, bro. I don't know. That's like
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll be the judge of that.
okay. All right. See, listener, you can pull regardless of dick size.
This is what it's known as hot guy
My
privilege.
husband and I live abroad. Earlier this year, a mutual acquaintance, let's call him K, reached out saying he'd been scammed with an apartment rental and had nowhere to stay. Awesome. At first, we only offered a weekend, but he was polite, helped around the house, and seemed grateful, so we ended up letting him stay for the full 20 days he'd asked. During that time, some things rubbed us the wrong way. He never bought groceries, and multiple times he pretended he was going to pay, but forgot his wallet or claimed he could only use Apple Pay, not accepted at our local supermarket. He'd eat way more than his share. Once my husband and I shared half a pizza, and he ate the other pizza and a half without contributing. Still, we felt bad for him, so we let it go. We stayed friendly, and a few months later, we're planning our 17-day trip. Since he was struggling with rent, we offered him to stay at our place in exchange for taking care of our dog. I even wrote a Google Doc with instructions for the house, dog care, gym access. I told him he could eat anything that was going to expire, fruit, veggies, yogurt, etc. When we came back, everything was gone. And I mean everything. The entire fridge, freezer, and pantry. He finished 2 jars of jam, a jar of peanut butter, a giant Costco bottle of olive oil,
Beast.
condiments, rice, snacks, cheese, even my husband's supplements, creatine, protein, collagen. He completely destroyed a ceramic pan. He consumed things that usually last us 6 months and 2 weeks. I honestly suspect he might have taken stuff with him because it's insane how much was missing. I didn't confront him except to ask him to replace the pan, which he mocked me about. It's just a pan. Why are you making a big deal? I felt deeply disrespected. Now he keeps texting me, acting like nothing happened and wants to hang out. I told my husband I don't want him in our home ever again. My husband says I'm being too harsh, and if he wants to stay friends, that's his choice, but I feel taken advantage of and disrespected. So am I the asshole?
Yes, of course you are. He was just a little hungry.
Yeah, he was
God.
just a little hungry guy. No, this guy's stealing from you.
Yeah, I mean, am I crazy? Like, she's like, wow, I can't believe this dude drank an entire bottle of olive oil. It's like no, I think he just brought it back to his house.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
just,
it. She's
he's
like,
like, oh,
and
nice. This
I'm
is
starting
mine
to get the
now.
sneaking suspicion some of these things he took for himself. And it's like, really? Really?
No
Are you sure?
kidding.
You should act on
Like,
that
look.
sneaking suspicion a little more.
You have to understand, I do have an unrelenting appetite. I can eat
It rules.
until this is very graphic, I'm sorry, but
No, please.
for whatever reason, I don't have a thing that tells me I'm full. I can just eat until it is like all the way up my esophagus. Like it just there's nothing or more room left in me. Like,
That's
it's just
so awesome, dude.
for whatever reason, if I just fell into that indulgence, I could just eat and eat and eat and not stop. Like it's crazy. I could not go through a whole thing of creatine, protein, collagen, olive oil, rice, snacks, cheese. Like it's just like 2 weeks you can't finish.
I love she's like, wow, he ate all the collagen pills. Was his hair glowing? Did he go Super Saiyan? What are you talking about? Do you seriously think he ate all that collagen?
I was going to say, like, okay, a lot of this could be explained in 17 days. Like,
Yeah,
17
I can
days.
eat a lot in 17 days.
Jar of peanut butter in 17 days, easy.
Yeah, okay, that's the thing that kind of bugs me about the way the poster is like positing this, where it's like 2 jars of jam, a jar of peanut butter, rice, snacks, cheese. I eat a pack of cheese in a day.
Normal, right? I mean, it's 17 days, you know, not to defend him stealing.
You know, if I make myself like a charcuterie little moment, that pack of cheese is gone.
Dude, true. So true. Fuck, that cheese is so gone.
It's gone.
Crazy.
Like the minute you get a cured meat, a cracker, and a pack of cheese, like it's over. That's
that
my
thing
dinner.
is gone.
So some of this is like, you got 17 days for 2 jars of jam. Yeah, I'm jamming it up. I must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. You know, like I'm
Shut
like,
up, dude. Shut up.
this is not very difficult. So yeah, he probably did eat all this food because this is like a normal amount of food for 17 days.
Okay,
You're gonna
wait,
be mad about a jar of peanut butter being gone in 17 days? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's the first thing. But the other thing
That's
is,
true.
yeah, the bottle of olive oil, condiments, and rice, and the protein powder and creatine probably stole those.
Okay. I have a theory. I think this guy, okay, this is going to stretch the imagination a bit. He's probably stealing. I want to say that first.
Sure.
But what if this guy's like really dumb? So here's my first theory.
Always love this theory. This is great.
What if he like thought the olive oil was like regular canola oil and like dumped it in like a pan and like pan fried himself some food?
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like he
Oh,
put
that
like
could be why the pan was destroyed.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. So like he was just like la 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 and then like poured olive oil to like fry, which like I don't know if you could really even do. I've never tested
no,
that. I've
olive
only used
oil is a low heat point oil,
Yeah.
so you probably
So like
You can fry an olive oil.
Sure.
It's just
probably
not
shouldn't.
a good
you
idea.
can't deep
Yeah.
fry is what I meant to say. So he tried
Yeah.
deep frying with olive oil, and if you want to deep fry, you got to use a lot of oil, right?
like
so-
peanut oil.
Right. And so he
Yeah.
put it all in the pan, ruined the pan, tried to, cover it, and then it's just gone. That explains the oil. The problem is I can't think of like a dumb explanation for the creatine, protein, and collagen unless he went Super Saiyan, like Joseph said earlier.
Downing collagen pills or powder.
Okay. So like the supplements are gone, but she doesn't mention how many there are left. If they're kind of all low, he absolutely could tear through those in 17 days, right?
That's the thing that's killing me is that I don't want to. I'm talking about the jam and the jars of peanut butter because, like, I don't know why those are segmented out as such like a big deal. But the thing that is probably crazy is the entire fridge, freezer, and pantry.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that shit's
what?
crazy.
But 17 days is kind of a long time, though. Like,
Because like I'm trying to get like why would you steal from someone and then just keep talking to them like usual? Like I feel like if you're trying to steal
You
from
know
someone,
what?
you get and go, right? But like
yes.
I don't understand. Maybe he thinks you're a mark, but like I don't know. Like it just feels weird to like be like, yeah, oh, sorry about the pan. Like, oh, whatever, So like I just think maybe this guy's done. I'm not excusing his behavior, by the way. I'm just saying I think it would be hilarious and even funnier situation if this guy was just monumentally stupid.
Yeah, I think that is what happened. And I also want to be clear that even though I am putting myself in the perspective of this guy and thinking, damn, I probably could eat all this food in 17 days. In a situation like this, I know my appetite. I would get a lot of my own meals and food, right? Like
Yeah.
if somebody tells me, oh yeah, you're welcome to anything in the house, I'm going to step back and be like, no, I'm not. Don't tell me that.
Exactly.
No, I'm not. Like, I understand what my appetite is like.
Be a little more reasonable.
Be reasonable.
So I am seeing a reality where this guy took eat anything that was going to expire as feel free to eat whatever you want and did that. Because if it's somebody like me, unrestrained, and there's 7 boxes of mac and cheese in the pantry that have just been chilling there for a couple years or whatever, it's on. My dinner is going to be 7 boxes of Kraft mac and cheese.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I don't know. I think it's obviously polite to be like okay, even if you were going to stupidly eat everything, you can be nice and be like, hey, like, and always just communicate and be like, can I eat this? Or is this okay for me to like eat? I know you said I'm welcome to everything, but I just want to make sure. And then you get clarifications like, yeah, of course. Like, don't worry about finishing that. Or it's like, oh, can you save those? Like, we like those, etc. And like, boom, you avoid all of this, which is why I think this guy is stupid and he's probably stealing. He's stealing. He's definitely stealing.
See, the more I'm talking about it, the more
I can't get over the collagen pills.
Me neither.
I just can't get
Me
over
neither.
the
The
collagen.
collagen makes me think that he, like, that's the thing that leans me towards stealing. But the other thing that I can think of is like, I really can put myself in a situation where 17 days, all of this stuff is just in my tum-tum. I have a freezer and pantry shaped stomach.
It's probably a mix, but mostly stealing. I think like I love the beast mode where she's like, you destroyed my pan. Can you replace that? And he's like, nah.
Yeah, obviously he's a dick. Just because I can put myself in his shoes here doesn't mean he's not a fucking dickhead.
Like, why? Like, all of this, and she's still there. By the way, these people, I can't believe they're still like, well, can you replace the pan? And he's like, no. Like, I think I can't be friends with this guy. I think you should shoot him.
No
actually.
shit. Also, it's a ceramic pan. Do you know how much a ceramic pan is? Those aren't cheap at all.
They're not like a ton, but they are more pricey than nonstick.
Pretty expensive. Like, let me look up a ceramic pan. Like a ceramic pan. Especially if it was like a nonstick dealio.
Like maybe like $70 to $100, depending on where you buy it.
Ceramic has nonstick qualities. You can get them at Target for like $20.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But there's also like very nice ceramic cookware that's like kind of expensive.
Yeah, because like if it's a $20 pan, I mean, I guess it would be more the principle of the thing.
I imagine that's why he's saying don't worry about it. Like if she was like, this was my le croissant, then, you know.
Right. I guess I see what you're saying. So it's like, oh, whatever. It's just a pan. And it's like, okay. But like, even if that's the case, first off, like, those things are supposed to last, even if you do buy the Target one. Mm-hmm. Like, how did you destroy it? That's crazy work, right? Am I insane?
No, you're not insane.
Well, you destroyed it because you tried to fry something in a quart of oil.
I love that you believe this scenario now too.
Joseph said it one time, and I believe it fully. Like, yes, this was an olive oil trying to deep fry moment.
Oh my god!
He tried to deep fry all the collagen. Oh shit.
This guy rules. Should we vote?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, I caught you mid-bite. Rebecca, put the bite and then slow it down and then add reverb.
You did used to be a waiter, huh? You caught him with a bite full of food.
True.
Imagine eating on the podcast. Holy shit, bro. Man, the integrity of this show is so destroyed.
Yeah, this show is worth like net worth is as much as Blue Chew, which is sponsored.
God, if only, man. We gotta get a Blue Chew sponsor.
We gotta get Blue Chew.
Blue Chew, I need some to test your product, and then I would happily be a sponsor of you.
Decision time.
When it comes to Hungry Man, is he the asshole, Jordan?
Oh, it is so hard for me to side against just a hungry man. But
he's so
in this
hungry.
case, you're kind of like being in someone's space does not mean you get to be like that live in their space and just trash it. So Hungry Man is an asshole. The poster is not.
Danny?
Yeah, don't ever let this guy into your house again.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Man, I don't know what to say. Definitely, you're not the asshole for not wanting your friend to ever come back to your home. Holy. Like, I love the idea of writing an entire Google Doc of like how to take care of your home. And then it's just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Beast mode.
Just like,
awesome.
No.
Awesome. Beast mode. Absolute beast mode, I will say. I am going to side with you. For me, I think there are some explainable parts of this where they're being a little less charitable to them, but it's the collagen pills for me, man. Like, where are the collagen pills?
Empty fridges, empty thing, and not even paying them back. That's crazy.
Yeah, that honestly, I think I could probably, if it wasn't for the pan, I would probably side with this guy. But the fact that he's just not paying back for the pan is crazy work.
I do want to float an alternative hypothesis, though.
All right.
Is it possible that the two individuals who own the house are Who's, and this is the Grinch?
Oh.
Everything makes sense now. So he's like a Grinch?
He ate our Who hash. He ate the roast beast.
The roast beast, yes.
All he needs to do now is put the crock
only
pot
thing
in
he
the
left
fridge.
in the house was a collagen pill, not even fit for a mouse.
Yep.
Really getting in the spirit, huh? We haven't even passed Halloween yet. You're just like
It's
a
Christmas.
retail big box store.
'Tis the season.
The Council has spoken.
All right, next one comes from, Am I overreacting?
Am I overreacting?
This is 8 days old. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend woke me up to brush my teeth at 11 p.m.
Nice.
I'm writing this at 12 a.m., wide awake, fuming, because my boyfriend woke me up an hour ago to brush my teeth after I've told him not to before. We've only been living together for 2 months, dating for 4 years, and this is the second time he's woken me up after I fell asleep early to brush my goddamn teeth. For context, I usually don't sleep until 12 to 1, and he sleeps earlier than me for work and wakes up at 5:30 a.m. on work days. I work hybrid, so I sleep in most days, and on in-person days, I wake up at 5:30 with him and make breakfast and prep our lunches, then head to my 7 to 4. Then we come home, get groceries, I cook, he does dishes. We didn't finish cleaning till 8, so I went straight to rest in bed after my shower while he played a video game. Usually I play with him, but I fell asleep browsing today. 2 hours later at 10, he finished playing and came to wake me up to brush. This has happened once before, and I've told him to leave me alone when I'm too tired. Today I fell into a deep sleep and was super out of it, trying to mumble and push him away. He insisted I wake up and then left after a while to put our clothes in the dryer, being loud as fuck, so that woke me up fully. Well, I went to brush my teeth and tried to go to sleep after, and I couldn't. I am pissed out of my mind and I want to scream at him, but he's peacefully asleep now after ruining mine. He started a new job this week and is working from home tomorrow while I've got another full day in person. So there's that. Okay. I feel like my sleep deprivation is making me so angry right now, but I can't understand why would you wake someone up mid-sleep to brush? It's not the end of the world to miss one night when I'm going to brush in the morning anyway. I normally brush, floss, tongue, scrape, mouthwash every goddamn night. Before moving in together, I rarely fell asleep early, but these in-person days have been extremely exhausting. Irrelevant, but I checked his match history, and he lost all his games, so I can't help but feel like he was in a bad mood and just wanted to fuck with me. Thoughts, is this normal, or am I overreacting?
God, I love these posts. This is such a real, like, it feels, I know, I don't, you know, we always have to deal with fake stuff, but, like, these feel so fucking real.
This
it's like,
is super real.
Yeah.
awesome.
This is super real
Yeah.
because I am the husband to a sleepy queen who does not want to get ready for bed. That is, I'm telling you, there are women like this everywhere that they really love going to sleep, but they hate getting ready for bed. This is a very, very common thing. I'm sorry, you do gotta brush your teeth before you go to bed. I know you don't like getting ready for bed, but you gotta do it. Yes, you do. You gotta brush your teeth.
This sucks.
This sucks.
This is what the
I get
left
it.
wants.
I know. This is wokeness.
This is woke.
But the other thing I have to point out in this post, and it hit me like a bright light, 3 letters grow so bright, was he works from home tomorrow while I have another full day in person. It's always one person works from home, the other doesn't. This is always what causes fights. You can't avoid it. It's the work envy. I see it every time. We have seen it multiple times in these posts, but it is always the catalyst for arguments. And you gotta get over it.
Okay. To counter you saying she has to brush her teeth, while of course I agree that, like, yeah, you should, you know, try to brush your teeth before you go to bed. Is he right to be the nagging, like, you know, partner here? Or is it her responsibility and her decision maybe to not brush her teeth, you know?
Yeah,
and
okay.
Does he need to be the dad in this situation? Does he need to do that when he knows she has an insane sleep schedule thing?
That is fair. That is fair.
Right? Okay.
That is
I just want to make sure. Because I get what you're saying. I absolutely get what you're saying. And I do get that maybe, like, hey, you have to brush your teeth or whatever. And, like, he's just trying to be responsible. I don't know, like, what they agreed to or whatever with his rules. And I do think, oh, man, have either of you been in the situation where, like, something else made you mad? Not a video game per se, but I guess it could be. And then it leaks into other things. So you're like,
oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I'm not waking up my wife to go brush your teeth.
right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I am not a dad. She's an adult. She can do whatever she wants. Like,
Right. Do you think this is a situation where he's doing the type of thing that in his mind, he is saying, I know you'll appreciate this later.
Sure.
That I got you up to brush your teeth. Like, I know this is something you hate now, but you'll be thankful that I got you up so you could brush your teeth. Like, is that his mindset here?
So, like, I think so. I my guess is, like, yes, that. How do I phrase this? I think that if there is, like, if your partner needs help with, like, reminding, like, if, you know, in my previous relationships where, like, my partner was like, oh, like, oh man, I always forget this. And I'm like, oh, I want to help them. So like, hey, I know you wanted this. So like, I'm trying to remind you that, hey, remember this? And they're like, oh, thanks. Yeah, you reminded me. I appreciate that. You know, because I did want this. Versus unwanted, like, help in quotes. That's where I'm like, nah, don't do that. Like, if I ask for your help, thank you. I appreciate you nagging me. I do need that. I want that. Versus not wanting it. And I don't know. It feels like the fact that she remembered the last time he did it is like, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's really weird because like I don't think this guy's in the right. Like the train that I'm going down
so
here
either.
is that I don't think
Even
the
though
guy's in the right.
Get it.
I do understand what he's trying to do, I think, which is help with the responsibility that like she knows she doesn't want it.
She says she brushes every night. Like, if this isn't like
but
a
not that
common
night.
issue.
Yeah, but not that
well, okay,
night.
true. Not
Well, I mean, here's the easy way to do this. He probably thought he was doing something nice, but this is not the first time he's woken her up to be like, brush her teeth. And the last time that he did it, she said, don't ever do that again. So
don't
the
do
fact
that.
that he is still doing it is not good.
That's true. That is true. That's
Yep.
the easy
Even
way
if
to
his
evaluate
motivation
this.
is, I'm just looking out for you.
I really do think that he's going down the I'm just looking out for you route, but this is so unwarranted. I think sleep is such a precious thing.
Yeah.
Sleep is
Oh yeah.
so important. It is very sacred. If you can do anything you can to avoid your partner waking up, you should do that, right? I think that is
Yep. Absolutely.
a very like that is just a unwritten commandment to live by
you like
in a relationship.
when they can get some good sleep. I don't know. When I'm with my previous partners, it's just like you see them sleep and you're like, oh, thank God they're getting some good sleep. Like, I'm glad they're tired and stressed. They deserve some sleep. You know, that's at least how I feel.
No, I
about
definitely
you
feel the
guys.
same way.
Yeah.
I know I'm writing a lot of a check here by saying he's probably just his mindset is
Yeah.
you'll thank me later. I really do think that is his mindset. I just think it sucks here. But she do gotta brush her teeth. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta get ready for bed, Queen. You can't skip the getting ready for bed. I know you said, well, you know, I was just up late and I fell asleep. It's like, okay, you still gotta brush your teeth. That doesn't give him the right to do what he did, but you do gotta brush your teeth and get ready for bed.
Okay, but she does.
Not this time.
Oh my God, she missed it once, and you're like, oh wow.
She missed it twice.
You gotta
This
button
is the second
up.
time.
Well, do we want to follow this train of thought a little further?
Okay,
Let's do
So
it.
she goes on his match history and sees that he is losing games, right?
that's beast mode again.
But something, because of the way she said this, match history, lost all his games, usually she plays with him, makes me think it's League of Legends, right? It's got to be League of Legends.
It's gotta be League. You think they're League duos? Maybe Valorant?
Yeah, so what we're talking about is one half of a League duo failing to do some sort of hygiene before they go to bed, right? So maybe the issue here is that this girl reeks.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, do you
And the
think
guy's-
she's stinky? Do you think she gross as fuck, kind
The
of?
guy wakes her up and he's like, please, can you brush your teeth? I'm not going to be able to go to bed if I have to smell that shit all night. Please.
Oh my God, like, and it's early into their living together. Dude,
Yeah.
she stinks.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, that's
I
gotta
don't
be it.
know. I don't
That's
think
gotta be
that's
it, bro.
it. I don't know.
She
Guys,
is a stinky queen.
I don't know. I have doubts, but I guess I could see it.
I mean, listen, if she stinks, like, that's not a point against her.
True,
Women are allowed to
true.
be stinky.
Some people
women
just
rock.
stink, but like bad breath, wow, man, that can be really bad. What if she's the type to actually drink like white monsters instead of water all day? I know we brought that up earlier, but this could fit here too.
She's got,
Okay.
like, the meth mouth with
Yeah.
no meth.
Yeah.
Okay, like I feel like you guys keep forgetting that she very much keeps up and keeps herself hygienic every night.
She says she does. Danny,
She
okay.
says that, but
Oh,
she
you
also
think she's
plays League of
lying?
Legends.
I mean, I sure.
Her standards might be way lower.
I
Why would you
guess.
ever wake somebody up solely so they brush their teeth?
I think he's just pissed.
Pissed at
I think he's
what?
just-
That she stinks so bad?
Pissed that he
No.
married a smelly woman.
No, you stupid morons. I think he's pissed because he couldn't play video games with her and she fell asleep early. Why was he banging things around with the laundry to try and wake her up? That's just
because he's trying to he's moving the dishes very fast to fan the morning breath smell away from him.
True. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That's so true.
He has to get up early to set up the Glade plugins every day.
They're so fucking annoying.
This is the girl, by the way. This is the girl in the story.
What did you just send us something?
Shut up.
What did you just send us? Oh, yep. Okay,
This is girl who stinks good. You guys are like, oh, put the Glade on. Oh, I can't take your kisses. Man, you watch some people drown, and I'm in the desert.
You don't have to be in the desert, dude.
Shut
I got an
up.
Oasis
Oh
story.
my
up.
God.
Shut up.
Oh my Christ alive.
All right, okay. You ready to vote on this
Yes.
one?
Decision time.
Is this guy an asshole for asking his stinky, disgusting girlfriend to
God.
brush her nasty,
narrative you guys made
shit-crusted teeth? Okay, well, we'll ask it another way. Is this girl overreacting because her boyfriend wants her to brush her teeth? 3, 2, 1.
No, you're not. You're not overreacting.
No, once I'm asleep, do not wake me up. If I don't wake up from natural causes or my alarm, then I'm going to freak the fuck out. And that's not true. I am very level-headed, but that is...
Yeah. But like, you don't want to, no one likes being woken up.
Yeah.
It sucks.
That friend that's too woke.
True. Actually, banger.
Oh,
nice, dude. Nice.
All right, let me
Nice,
read you
dude.
these edits.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Edit. For those speculating my breath stinks, okay, well,
Owned.
I can't confirm or deny.
Yeah, she stinks.
Unowned?
She smells.
All right, edit. You guys can stop asking me to wake him up. I'm already at work the next day, and I slept at 3 a.m., woke up at 6, so funsies. As for talking to him, I won't be home till 5, so it won't happen until tonight. Mini update. He called me during lunch and acted like it was no big deal that he woke me up to brush.
True.
He doesn't remember me telling him not to wake me up. I told him that if he sees I'm sleeping and tired, he should let me sleep. He brought up a time when we were both knocking out in bed together, and I nudged him asking if he wanted to brush. He didn't respond, so I left it and went to brush alone. He did eventually wake up, but I never made any noise or tried to be loud.
See?
He turned it on me and brought up that I don't need to wake up early with him anymore and said, "You're acting like I'm asking a lot. I had to do the laundry." It escalated and ended with him saying he won't make me up again, and I don't need to make him breakfast anymore. It just felt super condescending.
Wow.
Another mini update. After work, he asked me if I wanted to talk. I asked him about what, to which he replied, "Your overreaction." Needless to say, I did not engage. I won't be making another update until there is progress.
Oh my God.
League duos, man.
Dude.
This guy's kind of a dick.
I genuinely, like, actually, this is why you fucked up. Are we going to talk about your overreaction? It's like,
Yeah,
holy
that's awesome.
fucking shit.
Although I do
Yeah.
like she kind of buried the lead. She's like, okay, there was one time I woke him up to ask if he was going to brush his teeth. But come on, like that was different.
But it was different. It was different.
He's still in the wrong,
Yeah.
but these
Yeah,
two
no,
gotta work this
I
shit
feel
out.
I feel good about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, boy, this is such a league player problem. My
Yeah.
husband and I can't decide if we need to be showering or not.
Yeah.
True.
This is very clear. We haven't been living together for very long, and this is our first new kind of argument.
Yeah. I mean, there's stuff like
situation.
this you need to, like, work through.
The Council has spoken.
This last one's freakish, and it is ongoing as well.
Oh,
My
hell yeah.
28F boyfriend 29M let my stalker ex 28M into our apartment to leave me a birthday surprise. How do I handle this?
I don't know.
All right, here we
do.
go.
I'm confident
I'm
I can
glad
figure
you
this
know.
out.
I 28F broke with my ex 28M 10
Shoot
months
'em.
ago, but he will not get over it. Despite me wishing to no longer interact with him, as well as me dating someone new, Cole 29, my ex has been trying to win me back by doing over-the-top things like sending me gift baskets, love letters, chocolates, etc., even though I block his number on all social media and ignore his attempts to woo me with gifts. He never actually interacts with me directly, never waits for me outside or tries to talk to me. He just leaves gifts at our doorstep and runs away. It's creepy and makes me super uncomfortable. Cole, who I live with, doesn't actually see an issue with it. He says he feels bad for my ex and doesn't want me to waste my ex's money and efforts, so I reluctantly just let Cole eat the chocolates and other crap since he insists I don't throw them out. He even likes reading the love letters, even though I tell him I don't want to.
Dude, come on.
Wait. I don't understand
free
why he's
fruit
so chill about
basket.
this,
Yum.
because my ex and Cole are not friends and have never interacted. It makes no sense why he's so okay with my ex doing these dumb gestures he knows make me uncomfortable and creeped out. If anything, Cole should be pissed off that someone is trying to steal his girlfriend, right? Anyway, all of this finally came to a head on my birthday. After work, I come home to our apartment decorated in balloons, chocolates, and flowers. I'm touched, thinking it was a surprise from Cole.
Dude, how could you think that?
No. Apparently, my ex came over with all this crap,
No.
buzzed our doorbell. Cole let him in and allowed him to decorate our apartment and leave gifts for me. Then my ex left before I could get home. Cole saw no issue with this. He let my ex into our apartment like it was no big deal because my ex came all the way with all these gifts, which was such a thoughtful gesture. Now I feel totally unsafe. What if my ex left a hidden camera or something? I have no idea why Cole is so fine with all of this. I've talked to him over and over, and he doesn't understand why I would reject free stuff from someone who cares about me.
That's so true.
I love Cole, but the fact that he actually let my ex get into our apartment was a huge breach of trust, and I have no clue how to deal with it. Is this relationship just unsalvageable, or is there a way I can get through Cole's head that none of it is okay? Could Cole have ulterior motives by letting my ex do all these things? Any advice is welcome. I just have no clue how to handle this absurd situation. Thanks.
This is like really easy, right? Like you guys probably have this thought too, but just to make sure, you should just let Cole date your stalker ex.
Let
Right?
him fuck your ex. He
That's what I'm
clearly
saying.
is in love with the ex, right? Reading
I
the
was just
love
thinking
letters.
he's
He's
loving
like,
the
bro,
free
come
chocolate."
over.
He's like, bro,
Decorate for me.
this guy rocks.
Okay, look, I don't advocate lying to your partner all the time, but it's so easy to just like let the guy come in there, put in all the gifts and shit and decorate everything, and then just be like, yeah, honey, I did that. Like, what? She's never gonna find out. She never wants to talk to the fucking
God,
dude.
that's even more beast
just
mode.
lie.
You just lie about it.
That is a dark male manipulator tactic.
That is some
do not
insane
do
dark
this.
male manipulator
do this,
tactics,
Chad.
but it is really funny.
It's like so free. So free. Some random dorkwad, loveless moron comes into the apartment, puts up all the stuff, and then you just go, yeah, I did that. And then you just pray that she never finds out that you lied. Easy.
True.
Honestly, okay, I am trying to put myself in the perspective of Cole here. Because in what universe would you not, like,
Freak out?
want to beat the shit out
Yeah,
of this
I don't understand. He has like a thick metal plate in front of his brain and his ears. Like,
like,
does the word stalker mean nothing to you? Like,
clearly not. Like, that's what everybody being stalked wants is, I'm going to let your stalker into your place of living. That's the best thing. That'll make you feel safe and secure at home, yeah? No, this one's beyond me, guys. I don't get it.
The answer is pretty obvious, right? You just leave. Like, I'm sorry,
Well,
this is not
yes.
a relationship that can work.
I agree.
If this guy doesn't respect that you don't like your ex and don't want to see him, then you have to go. If only
Yeah.
for your own safety.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I mean, when he lets the guy into your apartment, that is a breach of trust, 100%.
Do you guys think Cole is the like gift giver and the ex isn't actually contacting her at all? And he's leaving all the gifts and he's like, wow, these are so nice.
What the fuck? Maybe. I
Why
do think
would-
there's
why would
maybe
he
some
do
sort
that?
of evil cahoots that they're in together.
Right. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think like maybe he's testing gifts and it's like, I don't know. I literally can't like, I can't. I even saying it sounds dumb. I'm like, there's just no fucking way.
I just don't. Yeah, but no, you have to theorize this crazy shit because the fact that if you are dating somebody and like their ex it just won't leave them alone, like you don't just let that go, right?
Because
I don't.
it's not even accepting the food because you're like, well, it's food. I was like, okay, I guess I get that. But then like, why read the love letters? What is going on? Like,
Yeah,
he's like, wow, this is so sweet.
Do you
I
think
wish-
it's a cuck thing? Like he's getting off to the fact that
That's
like
such
he's
a
with this
good
girl that's getting all this
theory,
attention.
Joseph.
yeah, 100%.
Oh,
you
that's such a
caught it.
good
You got
theory.
it. Yep, 100%. Cole's a cuck.
Maybe. I could see it.
$1,000,000%.
Oh,
Honestly, I have no notes. You got it. That's exactly what's happening.
maybe. I could see it. I 100% could see it.
But wait.
I mean, there is an update. You want to hear
I
it?
guess so. I mean,
Yeah.
Hello, all.
Oh, hi.
Good.
My last post blew up a bit, and many people were concerned about me, so I'm going to give you an update. I cannot put into words how insane the situation has gotten.
No.
When I got back home on Friday, I tried to come up with a good plan to keep myself safe while I confronted Cole in case he were to do something scary. I invited my very tall and intimidating younger brother over to be there while I talked to Cole. My brother couldn't come over till Sunday, so I spent a day and a half awkwardly pretending everything was fine, but I must have done a shit job because Cole kept asking me what was wrong and love bombing me. Eventually, Sunday came around. My brother showed up and we grilled Cole about why the hell he's been so fine with my ex coming around with gifts and even letting him decorate our apartment for my birthday. I was not ready. All of you had a lot of theories, one of which came up a lot was that the two knew each other or were working together to do this, okay? If anything, I would have rather that been the case because the truth is more fucked up.
Oh, no.
Basically, Cole has been fixated on my ex. He has essentially been stalking my stalker. Cole admitted that he made fake social media accounts, yes, multiple, to follow my ex and has been stalking his Instagram and Facebook. Apparently, my ex has been making vent posts about me and how hurt he is that I'm not returning his feelings and have moved on so fast. And Cole has been egging him on alt accounts to get my ex to keep trying. The reason my ex is still stalking me at all is because Cole has been literally telling him to on these accounts. It's obvious my ex is unstable if he's listening to random strangers telling him to keep trying, and Cole is taking advantage of his instability by planting thoughts in his head. If I am to believe Cole's words, my ex has no idea it's Cole, but I can't be certain about anything this guy says at this point. So why, you ask, was Cole doing all of this? That's what my brother and I asked. This was his answer. To give my ex false hope.
No!
Basically, to bully him? Anytime my ex angst posted on his social media about me, Cole got some sick satisfaction out of watching his misery. He wanted to string my ex along to keep trying to win my heart just to watch him fail over and over. He finds it hilarious my ex is wasting money on gifts for me and that it's him who eats the chocolates and reads the love letters that he sends me while I act like my ex's gifts are radioactive and avoid them. This has been some sort of sick game to see how long he can get my ex to keep pining for me. Who the hell even does this? I've been living in fear for months because Cole thinks it's funny to manipulate my ex and watch him be heartbroken. I cannot articulate how sick all of this is. How is this funny? What is wrong with him? He says he makes sure not to go too far by discouraging my ex to make direct contact with me, but I can't believe anything anymore. I've read so many stories of people who were dating someone who seemed sweet, but turned out to be unhinged. I naively thought that could never be me. I was so careless and dumb because I clung to someone who finally treated me with kindness, but he's a twisted man who turned my ex into a monster by feeding his delusions. I think if he hadn't done all this, my ex wouldn't be stalking me in the first place. My constant fear and discomfort have just been an unfortunate byproduct of his little game of puppetry. I cannot comprehend how someone could do something like this. I'm so shaken up I feel like I'm spiraling. Suffice it to say, I'm living with my brother and his girlfriend while my ex gets out. I told him he needs to move out within the week or I'm getting the cops involved. He didn't make a fuss or anything. He just looked at the floor like a kicked puppy. He hasn't tried to call or text me, but I blocked him just in case. I'm going to see if my landlord can understand my situation and let me break lease early with no cost, but if I can't, my brother's going to cover it. I'll stay with him and his girlfriend till I can find somewhere else. My brother's a godsend. I'm definitely going back to therapy as soon as possible because the whole situation has me unable to sleep at night, trust anyone, and I really need a better understanding of what are red flags in relationships. So many of you told me I was a pushover, and you are right. It shouldn't have taken this long for me to call this relationship with Cole off. It's so fucked up, but I'm safe for now. I don't know what I'd do without my brother and his girlfriend. Thanks to everyone who told me to get out of the relationship. I don't even know if Cole told me the whole truth, but I don't care anymore. I'm out, gone, never looking back.
Dude, I had my jaw down to the floor, hands to my mouth. Unreal. This guy turned her ex into a lol cow, right? Like an online
awesome.
lol cow, like legitimately bullying this guy in an insane psychopathic way. That's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I maintain that I was right when I said it's cuck shit. He just wants to be the bull. He's like, I want to be the guy
Yes.
that's like ruining this other guy's life.
In a way, you're
And
right.
I like she's like, he got some sort of sick satisfaction. I guess he thinks it's funny. It's like, no, baby. He is jacking off to it.
Oh,
He is
God.
definitely jacking off to this.
That's shut up, Joseph. Fuck you. Oh, that's nasty, man. Wow.
Yeah, that's
This
crazy,
is
man.
insane.
Some people just live completely different lives.
Completely different lives from us. They live in an alternate reality, and I'm so sorry you do. That is so insane. Oh, I make sure he doesn't go too far. Really?
Do you?
Do you?
How?
Really? What I don't understand is, like, he did all this. But then he let the guy into the house. He could have killed you, dude. Am I crazy?
No.
Yeah, no,
not.
you're right.
I was like,
No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. Like, letting the guy into the house is such an unbelievable breach of trust and safety
Yes.
that, that should have been, I'm leaving you. You don't respect.
Yeah, no, you're goodbye.
Like, what has happened.
I'm never seeing you again.
And my sense of safety at all. Like, that 100%.
Shouts out to her little brother, by the way.
Yeah, no
Giant
shit. Totally.
Bodyguard
Amazing.
of a brother, keeping her safe. Sometimes dudes can rock, and her brother definitely rocked.
The Council has spoken.
Well, now that we're all sufficiently spooked,
Yeah.
any closing thoughts?
No,
I think she needs to government shut down this relationship.
dude, I have nothing.
I do want
to
to say
to
real
that.
quick, she's sending the brother over to like explain it to the ex, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess the ex needs to be told, hey, just so you know.
Oh no, yeah.
She's like, I'm not gonna do it, so I'm getting my brother to do it. And I'm like, okay,
All right, wow.
holy moly.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.